Hello everybody, welcome back to the Board Game Buzz 2023 Holiday Gift Guide. Over here at Board Game Buzz, we've put together a list of 10 different videos, each video focused on a specific group of people that might be in your life, and some games that we personally would recommend for you to check out if you're looking to buy a game for them this holiday season. Now obviously as gamers we love these big, super crunchy games, but there are also a lot of small games that are really great as well. And a lot of those small games actually will work really great as stocking stuffers. I know for our family that's we do a lot of little kind of smaller games for stocking stuffers because it works really well, it fits in the stocking so perfect, and again it's just a really great way to give more games. So that's what this video is going to be focusing on today, are gifts that make great stocking stuffers.
Yes, please is what people will say when they receive the gift of no thanks in their stocking this year. No thanks is a great little card game that will obviously fit into a stocking. It's one of our favorite card games to play, and it's just such a great game to pull out in between games or to start off the game, or when you're like, I don't know what to play right now, okay, I'm just gonna pull out no thanks. In no thanks, you don't want points in this game. Points are bad, and each player starts off with some like coins in their hand, and you're gonna flip a card, and the cards are, I forget the lowest value, I think it's like a 3. 3 to 30, 35 is the highest one, I can tell you that for sure. So anywhere from 3 to 35, and you're gonna take out 9 of those cards. So you're gonna flip a card and say it's like 17, and then you're gonna go around the table and you're gonna put a coin on it and you're gonna say, no thanks, I don't want that card because I don't want those 17 points. At some point it's gonna collect enough coins that you're gonna be like, maybe I do want to take that. Because if you run out of coins to place on a card, then you are forced to take that. So you don't want to have no coins in your hand when that 35 comes out, because otherwise you're going to be forced to take that 35 and then you're going to be stuck with 35 points. And one of the things that's interesting about the point system is that if you have cards that are consecutive, like if I took that 17 and then I got the 16 and then I got a 15, I would only score the 15 points. I wouldn't score the 16 and the 17. It's just such a great, satisfying little game. It can play up to 7 people, so you can play it with a slightly larger crowd, and it fits perfectly in a stocking. If you're trying to think of a good stocking stuffer, you should look into No Thanks.
So a couple of years back, my family and I discovered a cute little card game that's called Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. And it was such a fun little game, and we have loved playing it, but just recently they actually came out with a Christmas rethemed version of it. And I always forget what it's called, so I had to write it down. So it's called Santa Cookie Elf Candy Snowman. So I feel like it doesn't roll off the tongue as well as the other one, but this is such a cute little fun card game. And so what it is everybody, you divide up the cards in the deck evenly between everybody who's playing, and you take turns flipping a card over and saying those same words in order. So again, it's Santa Cookie Elf Candy Snowman. So everybody is doing that, and the moment the word that you say matches the image of the card that you flip over, everybody has to slam their hand down on the table. And I always forget, I think it's like I think you do collect the cards. I think you're trying to collect the cards. You're trying to be the first person to slap it, and then you get to collect those cards. But it's such a fun little game. It's so fast, and it's just, again, it's one that we are always playing. I feel like we're always playing the Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. So this like little Christmas version, I actually personally got to stick in my daughter's stocking this year because I thought it would be a really fun, kind of cute way to bring in the holidays.
Now this is a perfect gift or a perfect stocking stuffer, I should say, for all those Star Wars fans and gamers, board gamers specifically, I should say, in your life, and that is Jedis Palace. Jedis Palace is a spin on the popular card game Love Letter. So it's essentially kind of those same rules of You play a card, and it has like an action on it that you follow, and you do that, and then players can be eliminated, and you are trying to be the last person standing. You're trying to get your, like in Love Letter, you're trying to get your letter as close to the princess as you can, and it's that same kind of thing with Jabba's palace. You're trying to get into Jabba's palace. I really like Love Letter, but I love Star Wars even more. So even though I have Love Letter, I'll be honest, it's gonna be stocking stuffer in our family this year. So I had to recommend it to all of you.
It's always fun when you're able to find a board game that has like a big board game version, but then also like kind of like a smaller, almost like pocket-sized edition. And so that's why I added Trailblazers to this list, because Trailblazers is actually a couple different versions of this game that you can get. You can get the big box version, or you can get this kind of smaller little travel size edition of the game. And what Trailblazers is it's basically a game where you're laying out cards trying to create these pathways or these trails for your hikers. And it's a really fun, really quick game, and again, it's nice because yes, you can get, you know, the big box version, or you can just get this nice little kind of travel version, and I believe there's even like a little carabiner hook on it, so you can like hook it onto your backpack. It's just a great, perfect size for a stocking stuffer, and again, just a really simple, quick, easy, fun, breezy game.
Now this game is one I actually haven't played yet, but I did get it for myself to put into my stocking, and that is Tranquility. Tranquility is a cooperative game, or cooperative card game, where you are trying to guide, the theme of it is trying to guide the boat back to its home by placing, the cards represent islands, by placing islands into the water, and you're trying to get this boat back home. The thing that is really interesting about this is that you have to play it silently, so players are not allowed to communicate with each other, and you are trying to place your cards in ascending order in a grid shape. So players either play a card or they have to discard, and so there's a little bit of push your luck element, because sometimes you're like, you don't know what the other players have, so you have to decide like, okay, would it be better for me to play this card here, or would it be better for me to discard right now? So you just kind of have to figure that out. Players win if you're able to completely fill the grid, or you lose if if one single player doesn't have a legal action that they can do. It's a little game that comes with a punch, at least from what I've heard, and I'm soon happy to be able to discover for myself. So you should too.
Thank you so much for watching this 2023 Board Game Buzz Holiday Gift Guide. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't yet subscribed, it would mean so much if you could. It really helps support us in everything that we're doing on the channel.
Like and comment all the things.
All the things, all the games you're getting this holiday season, and we'll see you next time.